Hey YouTube, there's a lot of talk about Tesla on YouTube, and all the big YouTube channels can't seem to get enough of it. I don't own any Tesla shares for my Project 1 million portfolio or for my eToro fund. I am skeptical about Tesla, I have to admit, but I also have to admit I don't know much about it. To me, it just seems like another car company, albeit with a flamboyant CEO and maybe slightly superior technology. But is there a moat to Tesla, and will I invest in future? Let's take a deeper look at Tesla. The one thing I find interesting about Tesla is the self-driving capability. As far as I know, there's only one other company with very advanced self-driving capability, and that is Waymo. There's also another one that I read about called Mobileye. But Tesla is the one that actually has cars on the road that are actually feeding that self-driving capability. As these cars drive on the road, presumably new information about the roads and the environment are fed into that self-driving AI, which makes it smarter and better. Currently, Tesla vehicles already have the hardware necessary for full self-driving, and they also sell a software package. Currently, this software package is about $7,000, but it will be increased to $8,000 in July. Tesla vehicles can't drive themselves yet completely, but the automaker makes gradual improvements to the software so that the self-driving capabilities improve over time and reach that level of autonomy one day. Will Tesla vehicles become fully self-driving one day? Well, this is what Tesla's spokesman says. The activation and use of these features are dependent on achieving reliability far in excess of human drivers, as demonstrated by billions of miles of experience as well as regulatory approval, which may take longer in some jurisdictions. So as mentioned, they do have billions of miles of experience, and I guess that improves every day. Whether they will get the regulatory approval, I'm not so sure. Tesla vehicles already come with a simplified version of autopilot, a driver assist feature that enables cars to do basic features like steer, accelerate, and brake automatically on the highway. But to access the more advanced features, you have to pay the $7,000 upgrade. That upgrade adds automatic lane changes, on and off ramp transitions, auto park, the summoning of a vehicle in a parking lot, and assisted stops at traffic control intersections. All this sounds very promising, but I am not a car junkie, and I do not understand self-driving technology that well. I'm not sure what stops another competitor like say BMW or Mercedes-Benz to come up with similar technology. Or if they can't come up with it themselves, why not license it from Waymo or, as I mentioned, Mobileye? That will make their cars almost as good, if not better, than a Tesla vehicle. The other promise of owning a Tesla vehicle is that it could one day become like a self-driving taxi, and you can even earn money off it. It sounds promising again, but I still think it's pretty far-fetched. I'll have to see it to believe it. To be honest, I don't trust Elon Musk as much as I do other CEOs. I'm not sure if all of this is actually just sales talk, or if we'll actually see the light of day one day. I'm sure Tesla's self-driving technology will of course improve over time, but can it be the leading self-driving car technology? That I am not so sure of. My feeling is that a lot of YouTubers who talk so pompously about Tesla and its technology don't really know for sure how it will turn out in a few years' time, and whether that technology will still be the leading technology in the industry in a few years' time. Things can change very fast. Even in mobile phones, there are a dozen companies coming out with new features and new technologies. Of course, there are only two companies, Google and Apple, that own the operating system, and that is what gives them a moat. I'm not sure if Tesla has a moat yet, and that is probably the most important criteria for me to invest in a company. I have to be assured of its moat and that it has a very long runway. For those reasons, I'll probably not be buying into Tesla, especially not at the current prices. I do think that Tesla is a better company today than it was perhaps a few months ago. A few months ago, Tesla even was facing the prospect of a bankruptcy, but it has raised billions of dollars because of the stock price appreciation, so it has much more liquidity today. If Tesla were to sink to levels like those seen before, perhaps in the $200 range, I might get interested in it and I might buy some shares. But at the current price, I will probably give it a pass. So I hope you like listening to my thoughts on Tesla. What do you think about Tesla? Are there things that you know about Tesla that you can share? Let me know in the comments. So please like this video and subscribe to the channel as well. Thank you.